Everyone, it's your friendly gaming aficionado, Moooniz here. Today, we're diving into a topic that is as risky as it is intriguing: skin gambling in CS2. We'll unpack everything from the basics of how it works to the potential pitfalls you might encounter. Whether you're just curious or considering trying gambling, this video is packed with crucial insights, so let's get right into it. Firstly, we need to define skin gambling. Skin gambling in CS2, like in many online gaming environments, involved using in-game items, in this case skins, which are virtual cosmetic items that alter the appearance of weapons or characters. Unlike traditional gambling, where real money, chips, or other form of legal tender are wagered, skin gambling leverages the perceived value of these virtual items within the game's marketplace. These skins can have significant monetary value, making them highly wanted. In CS2, skins are not just about aesthetics. Due to their complexity and uniqueness, they have created a sub-economy within the game. Players can bet skins on the outcome of CS2 matches or use them in third-party platforms to gamble in various games of chance, similar to a casino environment. This form of gambling is particularly attractive because it ties in directly with the player's in-game experience and rewards. However, it is distinct from traditional gambling primarily because the currency used does not have a universal legal tender status, but thus possesses real-world value verified by the market demand within and sometimes outside the game's ecosystem. Let's talk about how gambling works. As we discussed, skins can be wagered on various online gambling platforms. These skins have real-world monetary value, making them a form of currency within these gambling sites. The process typically begins with players depositing their skins into a virtual inventory associated with the gambling site. From there, these skins can be used to bet on the outcome of professional matches, roulette-style games, coin flips, crash, case battles, or other forms of gambling games available on the platform. Each skin's value affects the potential return on a bet, similar to placing a monetary wager in traditional gambling. If a player wins, they earn additional skins, which can be either used for further bets or withdrawn to their game inventory. Conversely, a loss results in a deduction of skins from the player's virtual inventory. The allure of potential winning rare or viable skins can be significant, driving the popularity of skin gambling. However, it's important for players to understand the mechanics and odds of these games, as the lack of transparency and regulations can often stack the odds against them, leading to potential losses of significant value. Let's talk a little bit about the legal aspect of gambling. Legal and ethical considerations form a complex web around the practice of skin gambling in CS2. Legally, these activities inhabit a gray area. While most countries have regulations governing traditional gambling platforms and casinos, the internet-based virtual nature of skin gambling with in-game items often escapes specific legislative scrutiny. This absence of regulation can lead to a lack of oversight, potentially enabling underage gambling or unmonitored gambling addiction. Ethically, the situation is equally challenging. Game developers like those responsible for CS2, Valve, may not directly endorse skin gambling, yet the secondary markets and gambling platforms that arise from the game's ecosystem could implicitly benefit from the popularity and engagement they add to the game. This dual role can lead to conflict of interest, where the game's economic benefits from skin trading may inadvertently support gambling behaviors that some stakeholders, including users and regulatory bodies, might find objectionable or harmful. Now, let's discuss some of the risks involved. The risks associated with CS2 skin gambling are multifaceted, primarily concerning financial loss, addiction, and exposure to unregulated environments. Firstly, the financial risks are profound, as players can easily lose substantial amounts of money worth of skins in a short period, driven by the high variance and house edge of gambling games. These losses can escalate due to the addictive nature of gambling, which can compel players to chase losses, leading to a destructive cycle of betting more skins in the hope of recovering previous losses. Secondly, the addictive potential of skin gambling cannot be understated. It combines the thrill of gaming with the risk and reward elements of gambling, creating a highly engaging but potentially hazardous activity, especially for younger players who might lack the self-regulation to stop. This is compounded by the lack of regulatory oversight in the skin gambling arena, which means there are few safeguards to prevent underage gambling, enforce fair play, or offer support to those with gambling problems. Although, some gambling sites do require a real ID photo and more information to reduce underage players from gambling. Lastly, because many skin gambling platforms operate in a legal gray area, they are not subject to the licensing and regulatory standard that traditional gambling or financial institutions are. This lack of regulation can lead to issues with game integrity, such as unfair odds, non-transparent operations, or even outright scams where platforms refuse to pay out winnings or arbitrarily freeze accounts, leaving players with little recourse. This environment makes skin gambling a risky endeavor, where the protection usually afforded to those consumers in legal gambling settings are notably absent. So, what are the alternatives to gambling? Exploring alternatives to skin gambling in CS2 offers players safer ways to engage with their in-game assets while mitigating the risks associated with gambling. One such alternative is direct skin trading, where players can exchange skins with one another without the involvement of random chance. This method not only allows players to obtain desired skins, but also foster a community-driven marketplace where value is determined through negotiations rather than luck. Another option is participating in community-run competitions and tournaments that reward skins based on skill and performance rather than chance. These events provide a competitive platform where players can earn skins while improving their gameplay and strategy. Additionally, investing in skins for long-term appreciation based on market trends can also serve as an alternative. This approach requires understanding the market dynamics and demand for specific skins, offering a more strategic and less risky involvement compared to gambling. These alternatives emphasize skill, strategy, and community engagement, aligning more closely with gaming ethics and reducing the likelihood of financial loss and addiction. As we conclude our deep dive into the world of CS2 gambling, it's clear that staying informed and cautious is key. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Your support really helps the channel grow. Also, I'm interested in hearing your experiences and thoughts on skin gambling. Have you tried it, or do you avoid it altogether? Drop your stories in the comments below. Thank you again for watching, and as always, play smart, invest smarter. This is Moooniz, signing off.